Have you ever had a dream about just the treasure hunt in real life?
Like just dreaming about
Just dreaming about, yeah. Just like you're so invested in your character and what's happening in the show that you've actually dreamt it.
No,
No, honestly,
Does that happen?
No.
No. Never had a dream that you're on a treasure hunt
No.
in real life?
No.
No?
I love this.
I feel like that's a very realistic thing that would happen.
Too. I'm not on the show, but yeah.
I've had that happen before when I'm like super invested in a script and I'm like go to bed like reading my lines.
Damn, all right.
You know, like
Rudy, awesome. Carlacia, thank you all so much for sharing your time with us today on the Movie Podcast. We love the show, but I gotta admit, we got some beef with you guys right out of the gate, just because you're making us wait for part 2.
Yeah.
That's not our decision.
it's out of my control.
Sure, someone else can talk for that.
We got part 2 with you. We'll take it. Beef will be behind us.
Yeah.
Move on from there. But just starting right where part 1 ends off, and so we already got to talk about JJ. You know, he's not usually one for details, but get some real shit dropped on him at the end of part 1, finding out, you know, that Luke's not his blood father. What was your reaction to that?
It was a shock. It was, immediately called Gary up. It was like, hey, what does this mean? And it came as a shock, but it was, gradually I started to see like how it makes sense and how it also makes sense for Luke, Gary playing Luke. It was a fun twist, and I actually enjoyed finding like who is JJ, and JJ asking himself those questions. As I think it was really fun to portray that,
especially like seeing, the journey that he goes on this season. There's a lot that happens with JJ this season, so it's really cool to see it ending with that. I'm just really curious to see where it's going to go in the next the second half of the season.
It's a coming. A few more weeks.
Yeah. Close.
For all the seasons that you've been a part of Outer Banks, what would you say is going to surprise you the most about the show going forward?
I mean,
the second half is crazy.
we end up in Morocco.
Yeah, exactly. It's so hard to not spoil anything,
Oh,
but
okay, sorry.
I think Morocco is public knowledge, but
Okay.
yeah, we're good.
Well, there you go.
Is it a favorite place that you've traveled to so far for the show?
Barbados is my favorite. I love Barbados.
Yeah.
It's just difficult because all these beautiful places have like such like specific things to like about them. But I think, we shot 3 times in Barbados, so it's almost like it's
like home.
Yeah, we got it more.
Yeah.
Nice.
We spent a lot of time there.
Yeah,
Love that.
Great place.
It's amazing. Oh, Carlacia, Cleo, I think always brings the best vibes whenever we're with her. And it's been so amazing to see her evolve over the last few seasons. What do you love most about her growth that we've gone to see, especially in this last season? We're seeing some ghosts from her past come back.
Yeah.
Where are you hoping to see her backstory go from here?
I really love how vulnerable she's able to be, like especially this year. I think she's such a powerful character, and she's light and funny, and makes a lot of jokes. But I think it's just really good to see her in a place where she's showing like real emotion and loss, and this is people that like something that like everyone can relate to, and I'm hoping she gets revenge. That's what I'm hoping she gets.
Yeah, and especially seeing her also grow into a relationship with Pope as well too. So it's cool exploring that and seeing that side of her as well too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, starting off or meeting her, you would think that she would never be the type of girl that would settle down and be in love. So it's good to see her like open up and show her softer side, especially with Pope.
Yeah. So more growing for her, for sure.
More love for Cleo and Pope. Yes.
How would you think you actually survive though when it comes to island life?
Me personally.
Yeah.
Austin North personally.
Personally.
Oh man, I would say I would need Rudy with me to help.
We'll get a fire going.
Get a fire going.
Yeah, we'll make the shelter.
Yeah, I would need.
Depends on where. Depends on where we're stranded.
We'll see Barbados because it's already home.
Barbados. We're fine.
We're fine there. Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
If it's me by myself, it's not looking good. But if I got a friend like Rudy, there we're good.
Love that.
I think I'll do phenomenal. I love the islands. I always say that I want to retire in the islands. Barbados is amazing. So yeah, I think there's nothing more that I want to be on a shack on the beach, like catching my own fish and or lobster with the grill right there, and just doing that every day. Just listen to them.
Yeah, let's manifest it. Let's 100% do it.
Yeah.
I have JJ right there.
Yeah. Real life, yes.
Love that.
Do you guys find that you're more handy around the houses now because you guys are building whole like houses or shops now? So like you're like, oh, I could tackle any home renovation project now.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the surf shack really isn't the most sturdy, but you know, I think the confidence might be there. I definitely,
Dollhouse.
you know, yeah. big
Barbie
dollhouse.
dream house.
Yeah.
Right.
I could definitely put that together now.
Yeah, I'll start with a doghouse as well. And
Yeah.
then
Oh, yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
a porch.
Yeah.
Onto a porch later.
Right. Mailbox, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Start
Yeah.
small, take it
Yeah.
from there.
Exactly.
Austin, Topper's making, some not so great decisions a lot in this show. We're burning down houses,
Right.
calling the cops on people. And also, you had me screaming like Michael Scott turtles, like in the scene on the beach.
Right.
So I'm just curious, like, do you think Topper's like misunderstood? Like, what do you think of him as a character and where he's been evolving to as well?
Yeah. I mean, I think he's misunderstood in a lot of ways. I think we've seen a lot of character development throughout, season 1, 2, and then season 3. Yeah, with burning down John B's house, it was kind of like the audience was there. They're like, oh, we like him. He, went out of his way for the Pogues. He really, truly loves Sarah, and he's done some crazy things out of love for somebody, maybe to the extreme, but. Season 4, there's been a lot of time that's passed for him to get over this relationship. He's moved on and he's found Ruthie, his new girlfriend. And the turtle scene, personally, that wasn't him. That wasn't his fault. She, she's really, egging him on to go mess with the Pogues after he was like, all right, John B, we're cool. We're going to have a chill surf day. So I think you see that, that struggle in his head during that, specifically that beach scene where he's like, I've matured, like, let's move on from this Coug versus Pogue, immature shenanigans. But then again, JJ threatens him at the end of that scene, and that's on him. That's on JJ.
Yeah.
You cut me off and then threaten me, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and maybe, a future relationship, good influences on him,
Yes.
influences.
I don't know if his new girlfriend is that. So, we'll see where it goes.
You've had obviously a lot of amazing treasures throughout the last few seasons. Is there a famous treasure that you really want to see explored down the road?
I've said the Hope Diamond before. I think if the wall got stolen,
that would be a cool.
it'd be like the Hope Diamond we gotta go find or something. That would be. I don't know why. It just was like something.
That would be great. That would be very
That's a cool
dangerous too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be like that. Oh, Jonah's looking to get it to Europe. Okay. Yeah.
That's a smart one. That's a good one.
What about you?
I don't know. This just came to my mind. Like, you guys are you're so invested in these Topper, not as much obviously, but so much, dialogue to do with the treasure. Have you ever had a dream about just the treasure hunt in real life?
Like just dreaming about.
Just dreaming about, yeah. Just like you're so invested in your character and what's happening in the show that you've actually dreamt it.
No.
No, honestly,
that
like, no,
No. Never had a dream that you're on a treasure hunt
no,
in real life?
no.
No.
I love this.
I don't know.
I feel like that's a very realistic thing that would happen.
too. I'm not on the show, but yeah.
I've had that happen before when I'm like super invested in a script and I'm like go to bed like reading my lines.
Damn, all right.
I'm like
This man's a character. I'm
it's
like,
happened a few times.
I want to. Now I gotta ask the dream. I gotta. We
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
No, we'll go. What's the dream?
Surprised that's never happened.
you gotta.
What is the treasure you're hunting
dream
for
more.
in the dream?
Yeah.
It's a secret.
The secret.
I'm waking up writing a script.
Okay,
There you go.
season 5.
Recurring dream.
Right.
Get back.
National treasure.
National treasure. Yeah, I'm having fun in my dreams.
So Nick Cage might be there too. You never know.
You may be. Maybe.
In all of our dreams. You guys, Outer Banks has some of the best fans out there, and they've been so supportive over the last 4 seasons now. What's been the best part of going on this journey with your fans, and do you have any favorite fan interactions over the last few years of making the show?
I don't know if you could choose a favorite, but just the support that we get like all the time in the places that we get to travel, and we have fans in like all different parts of the world.
Yeah, every corner you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Here? Like, you guys know the show here. Poguelandia was neat. I was really cool to see people show up for that, and to the magnitude they did, and it was just really neat to see a crowd be like all OBX as well as support the bands, and that's coming up again. So yeah, kind of similar.
That's true.
Yeah,
That was definitely rock star moment.
season 4 premiere too was in Charleston where we filmed, and
Yeah.
that was something really special. But yeah, Poguelandia #2 is going to be a good time.
Again, we're so grateful for your time. We're loving the show. Can't wait to see where part 2 is going to go, and we hope we get many more seasons of you guys together. So thank you so much again for your time, guys.
Thank you.
you so
guys.
much.
We do have something for you as well.
Okay.
This is that secret bag. It's not maybe it's a treasure to some.
Treasure to many.
Treasure to
It's a
dreams-
treasure and
his
it's a
dreams-
treasure
this
dream
was in my dream last time.
Oh,
These are my
this was the
favorite.
missing piece.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
This will take us somewhere.
These are my favorite.
And I get out.
Like little Halloween, like
Yeah.
Oh my
You know you
god.
guys are fans.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
They're awesome.
These are my favorite.
Rest of the junk.
hard to find as well.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
are my
right.
favorite.
But yeah, thank you guys so much again.
Thank you so much. These
No
are
problem.
thoughtful.
Enjoy.
Yeah.